Hi guys.
Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Kicking It with Katie. Thank you so much for the subscriptions, for the comments, and what else is normally there?
The likes and the engagement.
What she said.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine and I hope you get to stay by subscribing to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, I'd like to shout you out. Thank you so much for always coming back to my channel to get all the content that I try and that I enjoy so much to put up. So today, my guest is back. Amepotea sana. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to this platform.
It's our channel or it's your channel?
It's mine.
Oh.
And it's mine and the subscribers.
Yeah. Thank you for having me back.
Yeah. So I am so excited about the topic today. As you can see from the captioning or the title, we are going to talk about conversations you're supposed to have when in a serious relationship. Yeah. And as I said time and again on our last video about relationships, we're not perfect. We are just trying to learn things, and in the process we try to share with you guys.
We are far from it.
We are far from it. We're very far. very far from it. So yeah, we're going to talk about the things we're supposed to talk about in a relationship. The things we feel like, conversations we feel like you're supposed to have. Some we do, some we don't, because we didn't know we're supposed to have them. But from the research, we now know we should. So I hope you get to enjoy this video. So yeah, right into it.
Right into it.
Start.
Oh. So the first one is your day-to-day activities. So we're going, you notice we're looking down because we have pointers. We're just going to read them out and try and expound a bit. So yes, your day-to-day activities. Wanifinya but it's out.
Okay.
Yes. So
you
tell
continue.
them about your day-to-day activities.
No,
what should
I
you
don't
do
know
with
what your
day-to-day
points are.
activities?
What do I do?
What should you do about your day-to-day activities?
I feel like if you share about your day-to-day activities, the other person gets to get a glimpse of what you love to do. Is it right? Is it?
Just continue.
Yeah, cause nikishinda nikikwambia so leo nimefanya hivi, you get to understand how my day was. You get to understand the experiences I've been through. And yeah, I guess something like that. I'm not conversant with your points, but I have mine, so you can try to.
I thought we had the same points.
Nita add up kwenye nitaweza.
Okay. So basically you should just talk about your day-to-day activities with your significant other, because you won't be together the entire day. Probably obviously most of the times you're working in different places. Yeah. You go through different things, so you should be able to tell them whatever it is that has happened through your day. If you've had if you've had an incident with somebody, or if something good has happened to you, something exciting, like you should get them involved with whatever is happening in your day-to-day, so that even if kama mliachana asubuhi mwanane jioni, it bridges that time. Like you already, it's like you're picking up from where you left, because you already know what has been going on through your day. And I'll also be able to know how she's feeling, or you'll be able to know how he's feeling, how they're feeling. And yeah, you can help them get through the day in case they've had bad experiences.
Lately I've had many.
Yes.
So
that's it. Yes.
You should talk about childhood traumas, you should talk about childhood traumas, and hii inakujanga from talking about your boyfriend. Ni sawa kusema spouse. I feel like spouse is a very big word.
Spouse is heavy.
Yeah, it's very heavy. you should talk, you should talk about each other's family background, you know. That is how you get to know whether huyu msee ametoka kwa background yenye iko na violence ama akona trauma tu zenye zinaweza affect relationship yenu. So yeah, childhood traumas and from family backgrounds, kama ametoka kwa familia yenye iko stable ama ni familia yenye iko na iko na wali go through domestic violence, which can lead to his traumas.
And it's important because then if they had such experiences, traumatic experiences, you should be able to start having that conversation with, yeah, what are you doing, or what have you been doing since then, could get past your trauma and easy to affect CC or whatever we have right now. You will also be able to understand vile ana relate na wase. Atakwambia kuna uncle yake probably hawapatani, kuna kuzu yake anakuaga na mshene. So in the event that you meet with these people, you know how to interact with them because you have background knowledge. And then if you get to discuss vile familia zenyu individually were, you get to form a basis of how you start having a conversation around how you'd want your familia yenyu ikue in the future. Yes, you start stating, say we want to do it differently based on whatever it is that you went through. You want to do it better for your family. Mnaanza kujipanga pole pole, like you get on one page.
I also think mkiongelea hizo trauma na maybe let's say for instance my dad was abusive, and you know that, sindo? Okay, acha tuongee from side ya Charlie, sindo? Tuseme the dad was abusive, sindo? And I'll go through that. You understand? Ukianza ku understand huyo msee hivyo, you get to at least question wewe una feel, wewe unataka kuwa what kind of dad, you know. I think pia kujua trauma zenye each other mumepitia ina form some character. So watu wenye wanapenda kusema ati kama huyu Charlie ametoka kwa familia yenye ilikuwa abusive pia atakuwa more abusive, si lazima.
It depends on character, I'm saying, and what steps they have taken.
Yeah.
Because if you go through something, it doesn't shape who you become exactly. You can always bounce back from any situation. So it's just all about how you deal with it. Yeah.
Go.
Well, yeah.
There.
I think I'll go to places you'd want to explore. This is a conversation you need to have in terms of places that you'd want to go in the future, like together.
Hey, that conversation lightens my day.
I've just seen you light up because, like, for her, I know that she really wants to go to Maldives one day. Sometimes she always talks about it, and we have seen a whole bunch of videos about how it is. I even got to love it myself. So it's something that we're now looking forward to doing together in the future. Yeah. So it's a good thing to know what you'd want to explore, what places you'd want to go. Because you hatuwezi kaa place moja. Yeah, this way you can stay in one place all the time. So you need to have something to look forward to experience together.
Also,
of course.
Also, opposite gender boundaries. This is a conversation you're supposed to have. Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Opposite gender boundaries. Like, you need to discuss how far is too far with your male friends, how far is too far with your female friends.
As far as it can go.
Oh wow.
I'm just kidding.
So it's important to kuweka hizo mikakati, kuweka hizo guidelines chini na rules, mwambiane. So hapa ndio ubeshte inafika na we na Lewis, hapa ndio ubeshte inafika na we na Candy. You understand? Tuna guess names. Si tuna guess names, mbona umereact?
No, sija react. I was just listening. I was nodding.
So important. It's very important to ongea about hizo vitu.
True. Is you done? Okay. Why you give me that look like? Another one is spiritual beliefs. You should be open to listen and to understand the spiritual beliefs of your significant other, like get to learn why they are the way they are, or why they behave the way they behave. Kama yeye ni mtu wa kuomba akiface Mount Kenya, ama yeye ni mtu wa kuaminia that we came from evolution, monkeys and all that stuff. You don't need to, si lazima meet katikati, like you just need to have that room for listening and understanding where they're coming from. It's very important, because unapatanga pia sometimes unapatanga the differences can mess you all up. Kuna kuangana, there's so many stories we have had. This one believed in this, ama this one was a Muslim, the other one was a Christian, blah blah blah, so they couldn't move forward, you see. So those are things I think you need to discuss.
I think you should be a little louder.
Early. They can't hear me.
I think mimi niko louder kukuliko. Okay.
You're
of course
always
inakuanga hivyo, but unaongea pole sana. I'm hoping unasikika.
I'm hoping so too.
So, umemaliza?
Yes, I'm done.
You need to talk about social media. You need to talk about social media, cause sio lazima ati kama unapenda social media mwenzako pia anapenda social media. So ni poa discuss, cause there are people who really love their privacy, na sio ati juu sasa juu mimi ni tuseme mimi ni YouTuber, sasa lazima sama apende YouTube. You understand? Lazima mjue, azini ujue siku moja utamwambia atoke kwa video na hatataka kutokea, ama siku moja utamwambia nataka post something mnafanya na iko hamta post kwa sababu haiko comfortable. It's important to discuss that too.
Okay, hauna transition. Useme umemaliza.
It's important to do that too. Over to you, Samuel.
Thank you very much. The other one is individual goals. Besides having joint goals, you should have your own individual goals, and it's important to discuss these goals with your significant other, and your at least mpane support, morale, you know. Individual goals are like, what can I say? Like, say you want to lose weight. So you tell your partner, hey, me I want to lose some kgs, and I want to be working out. So you know that's their goal, and they've told you they want to be working out daily. So you get a chance, akianza kuslack, you get to check them, to remind them that they should. You have this particular goal. You said you are going to do it this way, and you need to stick to this to better yourself. Because at the end of the day, it's all about growing each other. Si malavidavi
peke alafu it's not a competition at the same time.
Exactly.
So haufai kuona mwenzako alisema atafanya kitu na hafanyi, no, unaendelea tu kufanya vitu zako ndio like mimi bora mimi naendelea ku cross side yao.
Bora mimi goals zangu nimesmash.
Lazima umcheck each other. Kama like some really huwa ananicheck kabisa, because I started you guys know nilianza journey yangu ya fitness na healthy eating. I'm not even like I told you guys, not necessarily at na try to cut weight, na try to kukua too healthy. Like mimi nilikuwa nawaambia I just want to be able to take my grandchildren to the malls comfortably, yani bila kushikiliwa, bila nini, you know. So anytime I slack, ananiambia huwezi fanya hivyo by the way. I'm like, "Ni buy chocolate." Hapana, siwezi kubaya chocolate. So yeah, it's important.
Because at the end of the day, if I keep winning in mine and she's not doing hers, then she's pulling us down. So lazima tupande tu pamoja. Yeah, do it together, support each other's goals. Yes, and make the other person aware of all your goals, because that if they're the right person, they'll be able to push you to attain all those things. Yeah.
That's a good point. If they are the right person.
Yes. Back to you, Katie.
Asante sana, Samuel.
Nah.
So it's important to talk about. I know most times we joke about these points, but it's important if you are in a long term, in a serious relationship with him, serious, you know? it's important to talk about children. How many children do you want to have? Will you be open to adoption? In case of fertility, what will happen? Like it's infertility, what will happen? Because most times I think watu waongea about watoi, alafu inafika huko mbele, kumbe sama natakanga mmoja, mi nataka wasita. Now it becomes a problem. You understand? Yeah, so it's really, really important to talk about how many kids you want to have. And if at all you don't want to have your own kids, hata kama hamko infertile, if at all you don't want to have your own kids, will you be open to adoption? Or even if unapata watoi mwenyewe, will you still be open to adopting other kids? And in case tufika huko mbele happen ikwe one of us ako infertile, what chance do we stand? Yeah.
So play around with all those scenarios, discuss what you'd do, because we don't know about tomorrow. Anything can happen.
Yeah, anything can happen.
It's good to be open-minded, and what do you call it? That word has flown away.
Try remember.
No, I can't remember. It's fine. Oh, so the other one is, you didn't tell me. Back to me.
Back to you, Samuel.
Thank you very much. The other one is money. Money.
Hey, it's a sensitive topic.
Very, very sensitive.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking to, because mostly you'll find that you're doing things together sometimes. So you need to discuss who does what money goes where. You also have, you'll also have joint money goals. Like say we want to save up for a trip.
A house, a
yes,
trip.
a house, whatever it is,
Yeah.
or
yeah,
whatever it is actually. So you need to already have that conversation and put strategies in place ndio ziwafikishe mali mataka kuwa.
Also, your story ya money. Like you also need to really talk about the splitting of bills. Who does what in that house? Kama bado mnaishi nyumba ya kurent kama sisi, nani analipa rent kwa hiyo nyumba? Nani analipa tokens? Nani ana nini ma viazi? Cause like at home, my dad anajuanga, like before wajenge alikuwa anajua tu rent ni yake. Hata ikukue kuende aje. Na yeye hata itaka kujua kama vitunguu zimeisha kwa hiyo nyumba. Hiyo ni shida ya mom. You understand? Hiyo splitting hivyo, like kuna mtu kama rent ijalipwa ni mimi nitajibu mbona ijalipwa. Yeah, it's important to talk about those things.
Unapata you won't have conflict over anything because we shall discuss. You know, this is yours, this is mine. So in case anything goes wrong anywhere,
you know who to question.
Yes, you know who to question. Na sisi tena ati ku question ile design ya ku blame. It's how can we do this? Because at the end of the day, it's affecting both of you. Back to you.
I feel like I've run out of points.
You've run out of points.
Now, there's a point I had, but Sam said it does not really sit well with him, and it was about clothing.
Did I?
Yeah, you said you're not sure about that. And it may seem like a small problem, but small things eventually add up. Clothing. You probably prefer your woman wearing a particular type of way, but the woman you have is not that kind of person. Anataka kuvaa vitu zake. Will it be a problem in the future? Is it something you're supposed to sit and talk about? Ama kama upendi cha venye kita anavaa ndio utafute Nancy mwenye anavaa vile unataka avae.
Unajua if mshafika to that point ya kudate, there's no way you can start pinpointing and say sipendi vile anavaa. Because kwani ilianza wapi? Ikianza si alikuwa bado anavaa hivyo. So sioni vile it can.
Inafaa kuwa discussion.
Yes, it shouldn't be a discussion really. Because mkianza, you accepted this person fully for what they were as they were. Yes. So it's not, haitafika point ati tuanza tena kudiscuss ati by the way I don't like this, I don't like that. No. You just you can probably give tips on how they do their own thing, you know. You can recommend, you can ask, like, how do I look in this dress? Which shoes do you think would go with this trouser? You see, you can advise, but I don't think you can have a discussion at so you should start wearing this way. Because kwani mlianza aje?
Mlianza wapi?
So I don't really think that is important.